your textbook exercise 8.2, that is write the following decimals in the place value table. In exercise 8.1 also I do this one same type of questions, that is you draw the place value chart. Here one speciality is after the decimal point there are 2 or more digits are there. In that case there is only one decimal place is there, but here how many decimal places are there? Here 2 place, here also 2. In that question how many decimal places are there? 8, 1, 2. 3 places are there. In that case how will you arrange this in one place value table? That means you know that which are the parts of a fraction. Yes, suppose 12.396. In that case, this is the whole number part and this one is the decimal part. Here, you know that the place values of the whole number part. Here only 2 digit numbers are there. So, this number is ones place number. This is 10th place number. So, expanded form of this number is 10 plus 2. But in the decimal place, how many digits are there? 3 digits are there. And you know that which is the first place value of the first digit. After the decimal point, place value of the first digit is 3/10 or 10th place. Then second place, after the decimal point, the second place is known as 100th place. So you can write it as 9/100. Okay. Then which is the next place? One more place is there, that is 6. What is the place value of that 6? 6/1000. This way you arrange, or this is the expanded form of this number. After the decimal point, first place value is 1/10th place. Then second place number, place value of that second place number is 1/100th place. Then third place 1/1000th place. What is the fourth place value table? If there is any fourth digit is there, the place value of that number is 1/10,000. Okay, this way the place value of one decimal number is going on. Then your first question is 0.29. This is the place value table. In that table, which are the values after the there is one decimal point. Left side of decimal point, this is the whole number part. Right side is decimal part. Then in whole number part, this one is ones place, tens place, 100th place. Just the next place, if there is any number, that is 1000th place, 10,000, like that. Then if this is the decimal part, after the decimal point, the first place, the place value of that first place is 10th or 1/10. Then second place 1/100. Third place 1/1000. If there is any fourth place number is there, that is 1/10,000, like that. Then here your question is 0.29. Here the whole number part, there is only one digit, that is the ones place number. How? Which is that number? 0. No number, and simply write that 0 here. Then this is the dot. Then how many digits are there? In decimal part, 2 digits are there. Then after the decimal point, the first digit place value is 1/10th place. So you write 2 here. Then next digit is 9. That is the second place. So what is the place value? 1/100. So this way arrange 0.29 in one place value table. Then your second question is 2.08. Here also in whole number part there is only one digit, 2. So what is the place value of that 2? That is ones place number. So you write here 2. Then put decimal dot. Then here after the decimal point, first digit is 0. That means 1/10th place is 0. What is the second place number? That is 8. That 1 by 100. This is the position of 2.08 in a place value table. Then your third question, 19.60. In 19 is the whole number part. In that part, how many digits are there? 2 digits are there. The first place value of that 9. Place value of that 9 is ones place number. So you write here 9. Then what is the place value of this one? Ones tens place number. So this is the position of 1. Then in decimal part, how many digits are there? 2 digits. So here we put one dot. The first place is 1 by 10th place, second place is 0. This is the position of 19.60. Then your fourth question, 148.32. In whole number part, how many digits are there? 3 digits are there. In this whole number part, what is the place value of this 8? Ones place number. So you write here 8. Then 4 is 10th place number. So you write here 4. Then 1. What is the place value of 1? 100th place. So you write here 1. Then there is the decimal part. In that decimal part, there are 2 digits are there. So first place is 1 by 10th. Second place is 1 by 100. Okay. Then your last question, in whole number part and decimal part, in both the cases, here 3 digits are there. In that case, in 200, what is the place value of 0? Ones. 0 ones and 0 tens. Then how many hundreds are there? 2 hundreds are there. So then you put one dot here. Then 8, 1, 2. In decimal part also 3 digits are there. The first digit is 1 by 10th. Second place 1 by 10 hundredth. The third number, that is 2. What is the place value of this 2? 1 by 1000. So this way you arrange the given decimal numbers in a place value table. Your fourth question, write each of the following as decimals. Here expanded form of decimal number is given. Find the short form of this number. Okay. Here first one is 20 plus 9 plus 4 by 10 plus 1 by 100. Here these two are the whole numbers. It's 20 plus 9. That means 9 is in ones place number. Which is the next place? Tens place number. Here 20. That is in the 10th place number is 2. So what is the whole number part here? 29. Otherwise 20 plus 9 is equal to 29. Then by 10 by 100. That is decimal number. So here you put before that by 10 by 100. That number you put one decimal dot. Here first is 4 by 10. So 1 by 10 the place is 4. Then 1 by 100 the place number is 1. That is the numerator here 1 is there. So this is that number 29.41. Okay. Then your second question, 137 plus 5 by 100. This is the whole number part. There is no expanded form, just given that whole number part, that is 137. Then next is 5 by 100. That is the decimal number. Denominator 10, 100 like that. That is the decimal number. Here you put one decimal dot. After the decimal point, which is the first place? First place is 1 by 10th place. But here is no 1 by 10th place is there. So here is simply you put one 0. Why? Here is no 1 by 10th place. So you put one 0 here. Then which is the next place? That is 1 by 100. So what is the value of 1 by 100? That is 5. So, is your answer 137.05. Then your third question. Here you look. First one is 7 by 10 plus 6 by 100, 4 by 1000. Here is any whole number part is there? No, here is no whole number part. So, you simply put 1 0 and 1 dot. Then 1 by 10th place. Just 1 by 10th place number, that is 7. Then 1 by 100th place is 6. So here you write 6. Then which is 1 by 1000th place number? 1 by 1000th place number is 4. So what is your answer? 0.764. Then question number D. Here, what is the whole number part? Here, whole number part is 23. So, you just write that 23. Then these all are the decimal place numbers. So, the decimal part. Then, after the decimal point, first digit is 1 by 10th place. Here, 1 by 10th place number is 2. Then, which is the next place? 1 by 100. Then here is no 1 by 100th place, so simply you put 1 0. Then which is the next place? That is 1 by 100th place. What is the value of 1 by 100th place number? That is 6. So what is your answer? 23.206. Then your last question. Here also expanded form is given. 700 plus 20 plus 5. Which is the short form of this number? 700 plus 20 plus 5 is 725. Then this is decimal part. So you put 1 dot here. 1 by 10th place is what? Here is no 1 by 10th place. So you put 1 0. Then 1 by 100th place number is 9. So what is your answer? 725.09. Your fifth question, write each of the following decimals in words. How you write this in words? So, how you read this one? 0.03. This you just write in words. 0.03. This much. Okay. Then here 1.20. Okay, this is not 20, this is 20. 1.20. Then question number C. This is the whole number part. What is the whole number part here? 108. 108.56. So you write this 108.56. Then question number D. So the whole number part is 10. So 10.07. Then question number E. 0.032. This is the number name of this decimal number. 0.032. This is the number name of this number, that is 0.032. Then last question, 5.008. Just you write that in words, that is 5.008. This way you write the decimal numbers in words. Okay. Question number 7. Write as fractions in lowest term. Here given that decimal numbers. First you convert this decimal number as a fractional number. then you convert into the lowest term. Here, what is the fractional form of this number? Here, what is the numerator? Numerator is, that means after the decimal point, here how many digits are there? 2 digits. 1, 2. So, what is the denominator here? 100. Then, you just write the given number, that is 060, that means 60. Okay, this is the fractional form of 0.60. That means 60 divided by 100. That means after the decimal point, how many digits are there? Only 2 digits are there. So the denominator is 100. So then you find the simplest form of this fraction. How you find the simplest form? This is the easy way to find out the simplest form of the given fraction. That means finding the HCF. Here these two numbers are divisible by 10. Okay. Then 60 divided by 10 is what? 6. Then 100 divided by 10 is 10. Again these two numbers are divisible by which number? These two numbers are divisible by 2. 6 divided by 2 is what? 3. Then 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then any other common factor here? No common factor here. So you just write this last number. That is the simplest form of the given fraction. This is the easy way to finding out the simplest form of a fraction number. That means first given that the decimal number, first you convert this decimal number as a fractional number, then you convert it into the lowest form. Okay. Then what is the next question? 0.05. Here, which is the denominator here? Here after the decimal point, how many digits are there? 1, 2. 2 digits are there. So what is the denominator? Here also the denominator is 100. Then which is the given number without decimal point? You just write the given number, that is 005. So you just write 5. Then there is any common factor? Yes. This number is, this fractional number is not in lowest form. So you convert this into the simplest form. What is the easy way? Finding out the HCF method. These two numbers are divisible by which number? Yes, this number is divisible by 5. 5 divided by 5 is what? 1. 100 divided by 5 is 20. Any other common factor here? No common factor here. So you stop there. Which is the simplest form of this fraction? 1 by 20. That means this 5 becomes 1 and this 100 becomes 20. So what is the simplest form of this fraction? 1 by 20. Then your third question, 0.75. Here what is the denominator? Here also after the decimal point, how many digits are there? 2 digits are there. So what is the denominator? Denominator is 100. We need 2 zeros in denominator. Why? After the decimal point, here 2 digits are there. So in the denominator we need 2 zeros. So what is the numerator? Just avoid the decimal point, you just write the given number, that is 075. 075 means what? 75. So this is the fractional form of this decimal number, that is 75 by 100. Then what is the simplest form of this 75 by 100? By finding the HCF of these two numbers. These two numbers are divisible by which number? 5. Then 75 divided by 5 is what? 15. Yes, 15 5s are 75. Then 100 divided by 5 is 20. Again, these two numbers are divisible by which number? Yes, these two numbers are divisible by 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Then 20 divided by 5 is 4. Any other common factor here? No common factor here. So this is the simplest form of this fraction. So what is the simplest form? 75 becomes 3 and 100 becomes 4. So 3 by 4 is the simplest form of this fraction. Then your fourth question, 0.18. This is the decimal form. What is the fractional form of this decimal number? What is the denominator here? Here also after the decimal place, how many digits are there? 2 digits. So in denominator we need how many zeros? 2 zeros. So what number in numerator? Just avoid the decimal point. You write the given number. That is 0.18. 0.18 means what? 18. This is the fractional form 18 by 100. Then what is the simplest form of 18 by 100? 1800. These two numbers are divisible by 2. These two are even numbers, so these two are divisible by 2. 18 divided by 2. What is your answer? Yes, 9 2s are 18. Then 100 divided by 2 is 50. Then any common factor here? 9 and 50. No common factor other than 1. So this is the simplest form of our fraction. So 9 by 50 is your answer. Then your fifth question, that is 0.25. In 0.25, this is the decimal number. What is the fractional form of this 0.25? After the decimal point here 2 places are there. So here also what is the denominator? 100. Why? Here 2 places are there. So in denominator we need 2 zeros. So denominator is 100. Then you just write the given number. That is 0.25. That is 25 by 100. Then you find the simplest form of this 25 by 100. Then 25 and 100. These two numbers are divisible by 5. Then 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 5s are 25. Then 100 divided by 5 is 20. Again it is divisible by which number? 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. Then 20 divided by 5 is 4. Any other common factor? No. So this is the simplest form of 25 by 100. So what is the simplest form? 1 by 4. Okay. Then your last question. Here 0.125 is the decimal number. Then what is the fractional form of this decimal number? Here we need in denominator how many zeros? Here after the decimal point 1, 2, 3 places are there. So in denominator we need 3 zeros. Okay. Then what is the numerator? You just write the given number about the decimal point, that is 125. This is the fractional form. Then what is the simplest form of 125 and 1000? These two numbers are divisible by 5. In the same way, these two are divisible by 25 also. Okay. Then we can do this way. These two numbers are divisible by 25. 125 divided by 25. Answer is 5. 25 4s are 100. 25 5s are 125. Then 1000 divided by 25. What is your answer? If you have any doubt, then you just divide 1000 and 25. 25 4s are 100. Then there is 1 0. So what is your answer? 1000 divided by 25 is 40. Again these two numbers are divisible by which number? 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So this is the simplest form of 125 by 1000. Answer is 1 by 8. All of you understand? First you count the decimal places. How many digits in decimal part? That much zero we need in the denominator. Okay, then you just write the given number as numerator. Then you find the LCM by HCF method. Okay.